I do want to tell you what this is all about, because this is the Sports Card Army back in the house, doing a final review of the repack online openers, basically where you go to the platforms, you select a repack, you click it, it opens it up. So I'm sure everybody's seen the Arena Club. That's one of the main ones out there. Um, this one here, I ended up using Packz. I didn't use Arena Club. I did quite a bit of research prior, and I didn't see any good reviews with the Arena Club. And there's another one like a, gosh, what is it, card holder or something like that. The only reason I ended up going to this one is they actually sent me an invitation when I was scrolling through on the Facebook or whatever, and they offered up and are still offering up, if your first time, basically you get a no risk free pack or free buyback. So that in itself is what got me to go with them. If somebody has used some of the other ones, I'd love to see comments and some, your reviews on your feelings and stuff of your experiences of using some of those other platforms. But basically, this one here, because they gave me the no risk buyback, so that means I got to open one of these, and then if it was crap, they would immediately buy it back, and then I could move on. So, and that's what ended up happening. That's what I did. So, first and foremost, it's Packz, as you can see here, .com. And you can go Sport Packs, you can go Pokemon. This is my collection. There's promotions, refer a friend. So what I did is I went with Sport Packs. We're going to go here to my collection. First thing you got to do, though, is set up your profile. Click the wallet over here, and then add some money. Super easy. You just click how much you want to add. If you've done any kind of DraftKings or anything like that, you click just add some money, and of course you can draw when you're done. Super easy. Link your card, and then you're good to go. Now, here's a couple things I figured out, though. So I got my first pack. I went with a $50. Let's see, no. I went with a $25 card in the sports collection, and I'm going to show you the history here. So I like this a lot, that it keeps track of your history. So my history, I went with a $25 pack. It says 29, but that's what they credited me back. So I ended up pulling 2020 Panini Donruss, number 202 LaMelo Ball, PSA 10. The card was valued at $29. I looked it up online. I comped it out, and at most they were selling for like $20, 22. I mean, it was even under the buyback price at 29. So I immediately sold it back to them. Went with another $25 pack, and I ended up pulling a 2023 Panini Prism Jamar Gibbs Neon Green Pulsar PS9. And it had a value of 43 buyback, but they had been selling for more than that online. So that was a good hit. Then I pulled a 2024 Panini Donruss Drake Main PS9. They valued it at $21. They'd been selling for like $15. Obviously, he didn't win the Super Bowl. Nowadays it's like PS9 ain't worth anything to people, which is crazy because it's still mint. Back in the day, a PS9 still brought good value. If a card was worth $20 raw, in a PSA 9, it'd be worth 30, $35. And then, your PSA 10 obviously jumps up substantially. That don't seem to be the case anymore, so it is what it is. I sold that back and then turned around and went with a Pokemon pack just for the heck of it. And I ended up pulling this 23 Pokemon Swish Black Star promo, however you say that, V-Star Crown, and PS9. And it had really good value comp-wise, and its buyback was 31. So here's what I learned, though. When you whenever you, basically in your collection, you have to select a card to redeem. Okay, they give you 3 days to do this. So just don't leave them in there and think you're going to go in there and redeem them 2 weeks from now because they're just hanging out. they automatically buy that stuff back within 3 days if you just leave it hanging out in there. So don't do that. If you want to redeem it within the first day or two. And when you do this, I emailed them to ask them a couple questions as well. So one of the things is when I redeemed it, see, I have this $8.99 charge. So that was for shipping and handling to mail that card to me. A little on the high side, but you know, is what it is. I emailed them asking them because I wanted to redeem more than one at a time. I was going to redeem both of those at the same time. And they do not combine shipping. So just be aware, when you redeem a card, it's going to be $8.99 or less. That's what they've been charging me, because the next one they hit me for $7.99. So I don't know why there's a price difference there when they're both shipping out slabbed cards, but they did. So at this point, I'm money ahead on the value of what I have pulled. That, in my experience, probably is not going to be the case. I've already uploaded some videos of these. They were kind of grainy videos. I couldn't get my editing to work right, of me opening packs. And then these are some of the hits from today. These keep changing from recent hits from the day. So there's just some things you can see. Now, I am making this follow-up video because I have now received the cards that I hit in the mail today, and we're going to reveal those here today. Of course, the more you spend, the better quality cards you're supposed to get. Now, if that's true, who knows? But very interesting stuff. So, now, they come packaged like this. Again, you cannot combine shipping, unfortunately, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Like, if you're going to redeem 3 or 4 cards at one time, you think it would only behoove them to just stuff them all in one of these envelopes and then mail it out. But they said in the reply, they were going to email or send out each card individually packaged, and that's how it is. So this came from shipping management out of New York. So I've already cut the tops of these. I don't remember if this is the first one I got or the second one, but either way, here we go. So it's in a nice little box, which is, you know, that's pretty stout. I like it. It's better than them eBay ones they send you in the big boxes, which aren't bad. I mean, if you got an expensive card, it's nice to have the authenticated box that comes back or whatever, but I don't know, they're just a lot sometimes. So, opening this, it looks like this is the Pokemon one. We have a little card here. Would you give 5 stars to Packz? Scan here to leave a review. I don't know. I think we'll just throw that down there. So, very nice packaging. The shipping, if you got a big enough card, the shipping is a $10 under is an easy pill to swallow to get your card in good condition. So I don't mind that at all. They charge me $8.99 for one, $7.99 for the other one. Now, here is the card. I'm not big into Pokemon, but I know the Pokemon world has blowed up. So I will take this with me at a show. And, you know, or I'll list it online, and I'm sure I can make easy money on this one. So, and if not, I don't mind hanging on to something like this for a long time. And, yeah, so in my book, that was a win from the Packz. And, not bad. Like, pretty cool. So there's redemption number 1. Redemption number 2. Obviously, we know we're going to get one of these review cards in there. And we know what we're going to get here, because I had said it earlier in the video with the Jamar Gibbs, since I sold the Drake May back and the LaMelo Ball back. So we got the 23 Jamar Gibbs Neon Green Pulsar rookie card and a Mint 9. That's just a fantastic card. So those are selling really good. His stuff's up right now. When season starts, that's going to explode even more. So there you have it. My 2 experiences from the Packz.com repack online. Would I do it again? I probably will. It's fun, pretty low cost, and right now I'm ahead, so I don't know. I mean, I'm a firm believer on quitting when you're ahead, so I may never do it again. I don't know. But being there is a no risk for the first time, I highly suggest to go give it a shot. I mean, there's nothing to lose at this point, only to gain. So there you have it. My experience with Packz, Packz. Go get your first one and comment back and let me know. But here are my 2 with my experience. And until next time, the Sports Card Army, have a blessed week, stay frosty, and we'll see you on the next one.